What's going on, y'all? So, with the pandemic slowing everything down for a little bit this year, I decided to get back into making beats for the fun of it. And I've been through a lot of virtual instruments this year. So, I want to show you five virtual instruments that I discovered in 2020. So, these aren't new virtual instruments, these are just what I found that I liked. Five of my favorite ones from this year. The first one is from DNA Labs. This is Glacious X, which is their newest virtual instrument. All of the sounds in here sound very modern, very unique. I mean, I demoed this for less than 5 minutes before I decided to purchase it. And after purchasing it, I went to check out other virtual instruments that DNA Labs had, and also a huge fan of Nexius 2. So both of these have very good brass sounds, string sounds. The leads are good, the synths are good, and the keys are good. Really, everything in both of these are just really good, and it's a really nice complement to Reason. And what I have here is Reason Light. But the biggest thing that stands out to me with these are the strings, keys, and brass. I use those the most out of these two. And on my podcast, Faders Up Podcast, we had Jason from DNA Labs on episode there just to talk about these products here and other things that DNA Labs have going on. So check that out if you want to know more about DNA Labs. And this is only available in Reason. This is a rack extension for Reason. So that's the first two. The third one is the Oberhausen from Plug-in Alliance. This one is that old school synth sound. I really like the leads and the pads in this one. The next one is Thorn from Plug-in Alliance, and my favorite feature about this one is this glitch sequencer that you see lit up here. And I'll show you an example of that. I'll play this track I've got here where I've used all of these instruments, but everything in this one is good. And this comes with a lot of sounds, bass, lead, pad, sequence, and you've got some extra ones here. Really like the lead sounds in this one, but with the glitch sequence, with this harmonic filter, you can really, really shape your sounds from different tones, even making it unrecognizable to what you started with Thorn here. So really like this one. And the last one is the Sub. So this one, I reviewed this one a little while ago. It's very easy to use for sub bass and any bass sounds. I've been using this a lot. Just the simplicity of it. I can get the sound that I'm looking for, I can get quickly with this. And ever since I reviewed it and got my hands on it, I've been using this for my sub bass and basses. All right, so I'm going to play you this track, and we'll go through each one of these sounds that each of these instruments are doing. I'll play the whole track, and then we'll start to solo them. All right, so starting with the first one, this is Glacious X. Just using some of the keys there. Nexius. Oberhausen. And Thorn. So on the Thorn, you can hear that glitch sequence coming in there. I'm going to bring it in and out. And with the glitch sequence, see, I'm on 22, you have Yeah, 55 different ones that you can select from. You can also, of course, edit these and make your own. And the last one is the bass, the sub here. So there's 5 of my favorite virtual instruments that I've discovered in 2020. Comment, let me know what virtual instruments that you discovered this year or what virtual instruments that you use. If I haven't used them, maybe I'll check them out. And I'll have a link in the description for all of these if you want to check them out. Any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time. I want to invite everyone to check out my new podcast, the Faders Up Podcast. It's a podcast about pro audio. I've got me and 3 other Nashville professionals. We're discussing pro audio topics, pro audio lifestyle, and it's available on Apple Podcasts and it's available on Spotify. So check it out, rate it, let me know what you think.